Alrighty. Good evening, folks, and welcome to March 19th Ordinance Committee meeting. We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance.
The United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adjustments to agenda. To speak, item or not at this point, we're not even. No. Review minutes of March 5th regular meeting. To accept. Motion by Val, second by Nancy. Any discussion? All those in favor? It is unanimous. And go ahead and continue this. I'm going to ask Marty to touch base on the conversation that we had today. We and voiced at a couple of meetings a little concerned about what happens if this and this and this. So we're really kind of getting nervous about conflicting language. So I will let Marty take the floor. She's come up for what I think is a very good an approach to all the work we've done.
The idea is to have a town meeting to approve changes that we made in the existing. All the changes not at the same time. Same time. You know, that you made that were any other language that was getting rid of the questions that were just rid of that, we can get that approved. It's going to be 2 months away after or 2.5 months, but it will be less than before.
Two votes. The first vote on this is a proposed change. Everybody says, would like this or no. We'll say they say yes. We now have an ordinance in place.
Correct.
And then the vote in November to modify that existing plan. Amend, that's what I'm saying. So if that fails, we still have a.
Correct.
We have,
that is the big one.
right. And
I'm concerned if we're going to have people just say no because they don't want to change with the original does not allow electronic.
right.
And adding it on, how do you so I with both that and town manager as a whole in this, and it is acceptable that we're going to add that information onto the plan to get there.
Okay, my only question is, once you pass this in September, is there any chance that the electronic thing to come up with is shelved and brought back?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's
So let me just make sure that we're clear. We make the pin is electronic to the dark skies. I don't think there's that many changes that have to happen. I think it is which adding in a couple paragraphs to make everything like dark skies. We can go right back into electronic. We can post all the stuff that's been amending as it exists right now. On to the legal team for September. In the meantime, we're still working on right along. again, we don't have enough time to do it all. We're thinking that September would probably be the best time, because of that we can also add it on, and it's in under review and change. They can that voted on in September, and it's very clear, do we want to let sometimes?
So, just so I can, so for instance, under that scenario, which I think makes sense, the prohibition stands in 38 1064, and in there we would have to, they would say this is going to be holding this, so that it would the vote actually have a change in it. It would say this section is superseded, so we don't have to then worry about.
And why would we be late by September? Why are we pushing it off?
So I'm not sure, we're pushing off the electronic portion of it.
Forget that.
We all have to work on this. If we put this and the electronic on side by side, I think we've voiced this before, there's a problem doing that. Because what happens if they both get voted yes, now we're creating conflicting ordinance. We have competing language. Because this advocacy group says no electronic. If we get the amendment to the electronic section approved, then we've got a competing ordinance. We're creating we're creating conflicting language by doing that. So the intent.
One found meeting in September. And in November, pretty much.
So we're going to vote this November, regardless of whether the voters say
Say yes or no to the.
I think
currently lit signs will go, we're going to be voting in September.
in November.
The whole of chapter 38 that will go to them.
That's amendment two. What we're working on. Because chapter 38 is the chapter in total, the only way to change chapter 38 in total is to repeal it and put in a new or make amendments to it. They're the only legal options to amend or to change ordinances. So what Marty is suggesting is all the work that we've done on this section that we're already all happy with. This be moved forward to the planning board for review, or planning board attorney. And it was what it's like.
And as it stands,
As it stands.
electronic signs
Correct.
so that the voters are going to approve.
In September.
And so then, 2 months later, we come back to the voters and say, well, you said no, we already wrote that. No, we voted it as it was.
So here's the thing. We are not changing and making that sign prohibited in current ordinance. It's already currently prohibited. We're not even proposing on a sign to the decision. We're only changing, making corrections to 3810 as it exists.
Yeah. With definition one.
And whether or not or how to phrase it. In November, so 6 weeks later. It's the only clean way of doing this where, first of all, we don't have to train what I've already worked on and then adding in the electronic.
Try to get it all in there, we might lose it. People would say, well, this includes like,
Yes.
so we're voting, and then all the work we've done to try to clean it up. So that's why we want to make sure all changes, which are good changes,
Yes.
get put there.
And there's no way to do this on the state.
You can't have it say prohibited and then.
Can't say prohibited with the following exceptions or
No.
exclusions?
You cannot.
Okay. Just say again, and we can do it on the same day.
No.
So they have to,
So let's say that we propose both of them on the same day. And they turn down the changes that we've made. And they turn down the electronic signs. It's all the way we've done since November, October this year. Is it?
right,
We have a better chance of getting the corrections and the changes that they need to get the existing language passed. Then give them the option to have the electronic signs.
understood.
Something, at least we'll have
So at
corrections.
least your work is done, has already been gone to the citizens and they approved it. It's very rare that we're going to have an ordinance down on other than short-term rentals. Seeing an ordinance get turned down. So if we propose them both at the same time, they're going to be complaining. Yeah.
They're going to, just say, in September, the voters go to the polls and they say, we agree to changes to the definitions or whatever these little that you have made, and we agree that we're going to keep the ordinance the way it is in the chapter the way it is, which includes prohibiting internally electronic signs. So they vote for that. And then 2 months later, we'll go back to them and say, well, now we're gonna ask you again. What you think?
So we're
No.
we're saying, here it is,
We're offering another, an addition,
and they can vote it down.
they can vote it down.
As Marty said, we're not making a statement on that is currently prohibited. We're not changing that. So they're saying, well, when November will come back and say, we would like to make this additional correction or two, and they can say no, or they can say yes. If they say no, then it's fine. If they say yes, then we.
And the reason, well, and the reason to be consistent is because when we vote on November 1, we will include definitions and permissible electronic.
And strike
We'll strike out prohibited. I mean, that big problem is the conflicting language that we're creating by trying to do efficiencies.
I just see that it's, so 2 months later, we could go in there, this was passed, this is the one that.
It all allows for that in the state law when amending.
I would love to know the take from the comprehensive, electronic internal.
that's not really there.
They haven't touched
On
on
the
that.
label, not really.
I thought they were.
They were whether ordinance speaks. They are an advisory.
Right.
If we're taking this approach on 30,
Correct.
as it,
The 2-5.
which would include the non-conforming.
So we would vote to pass this on.
The 2-5.
2-5,
Right.
3-5 that it is wrong. Or 3-5 includes the change.
So draw a line under 10-7.
2-5.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
That's what I'm going to take a vote on.
Which is why there's two copies. That's it.
So when you say 2-5,
Yeah, okay.
So if we have cleared that up, I entertain motion. To move to vote on Article 310 signs. The 2-5-25 edit to the planning board. And attorney 5. Yeah.
Because they attorney has that
So non-conforming.
3810.4 is really.
No, chapter 3810 signs is the edit.
This is the whole thing.
It's the 2.5 version that was put on our table tonight.
I have. But I'm doing this as far as making sure that general provisions and that we have not made any changes to 10.6. Which addresses internally.
There is no change in color, language change at all.
That's what I'm just-
Yeah, please.
Okay, so we're moving this one. Does not include the non-committee, which we tried to put in, so that to deal with that.
Right.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
Keep working on
Okay, all those in favor?
Okay.
That is unanimous. So edit as of 2.5 for the records. Or anybody who watches it afterwards. The Article 38 sign edit as of 2.5, which is just all amendments and cleanup that we did to the section is being moved to the planning board and the attorney.
She's going to bring the language that needs to be updated in writing with her. Or she's gonna send it to me if I had time. When you have or what she has and I
And to address that, to get it on the table on the record, the second copy that line item for us. The 3810, edit as of 3/25 will be the second amendment work on. To include that non-conforming language and the illuminated sign.
All that red language is not. We're looking at it from 10 to 7 down.
Okay. Probably want to jump to, but it sounds like it's not going to happen this evening. But the intent is to now, we've been directed to work on dark skies and the lighting section of chapter 38, which is why 3882 is in front of us.
But my assumption is that once we have those edits, that's going to be a single
Yeah.
changes. We'll push that number as well.
And then we'll go back to the sign. Perfect. Till next week. So that kind of. Nice meeting, doesn't it?
I hope it's somewhere.
Okay.
No.
It's more about this previous.
I'm gonna start mixing stuff. Actually, I probably should this over.
Doing this, I would like to ask the question as we begin this. We had voted on the code. And I think we need to change the title of our proposed 3810A instead of illuminated signs. I think it needs to say internally illuminated signs because we dealt with illuminated signs in the other section, and we're saying we're trying to keep them that's better. So I think the heading needs to change. R38 should say internal illuminated signs and not just illuminated signs. Because they already, as on a five evidence.
Motion.
I get a motion if we change that heading to internal illuminated signs. Because we've already dealt with illuminated signs in the ordinance and the rest of it. I don't know if it's correct.
So we have a motion from Scott to change 3810.8 from illuminated signs to internally illuminated signs. Is there a second? Second, any further discussion? All those in favor? That is unanimous. So did anybody else think to have additional notes for that section tonight?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Conversation, we might as well work on it.
And they were all related to that changing the title. Look at that first one, it says illuminated citation, follow standards. And then is illumination. And so I'm looking at it saying, well, really should begin with B, because again, it should begin with internal illumination. And then I'm not sure C I is direct illumination, because again, it is talking about an external illuminated piece. So I'm looking at this thing, I don't think it all applies. I would, again, I'd have to change the wording one to say the illumination. You can leave it, I guess, as it is, and just stop internal illumination and then electronic. I just don't think that A and C apply when we're talking about internal illuminated. I could be wrong on that, but that's my thought.
So I would ask everyone else to look at those two suggestions, and if everyone is the same opinion, I'll take a motion.
I was wondering is you had else about, they said how all that kind of stuff. It doesn't say anything about our as it in our previously just passed thing.
For internal illuminated?
External.
External.
Does it limit it like it's got a limit on it. Or the put some lights up. The lighting cover.
Isn't that what?
You just specify is already covering that. I don't remember how we had that conversation.
Yes,
I thought we did, that it was covered by the ordinance.
lighting and meeting.
Covered. Covered under the lighting ordinance.
And that's what I was thinking, is that it was already more language in here, which is just gonna create a potential conflict. And,
50-foot candles should be lighted.
right, we're gonna be dealing with that, so you can pull some out, but I don't think it should be here, is what I'm saying, because this is internally illuminated. And I don't know about C, but it just seemed to me, again, it was direct illumination that seemed to be on a, shining the light right on it. That's why I was saying that I thought A and C probably did not apply to internal illumination.
I agree with you on A, but I think C, recreation, there is outside, I mean.
I guess I don't know what direct illumination means. Does it mean direct illumination?
Right, yeah, that's a good question, because they
Or they got
direct, external,
and then they got internal. So what's direct?
That's a good question. That's why I guess that was my confusion on this. I'm looking at it. I don't know who they.
Like in your face.
Yeah.
You walk into a room. One thing I think that instead of being more subtle, so you never have to think directly in someone's face. That's the only thing I think. Marty.
Light shining on an object is called direct lighting.
So it's repetitive then.
That's an external source. That's what I.
Mhm.
That's how it applies.
It's external.
So.
Well, we're just discussing.
It does. So the one thing it does say is that direct lighting is to eliminate a small area while indirect lighting.
Like a street like that.
So.
So inside, you have illumination on a specific something.
Inside, not purview of this thing, we're talking about signs and outside. Illumination, which means the sign illumination. I'm okay, a motion to remove A and C.
Motion by Val to remove 38, 10, and 8, A and B.
I second that.
Second by Scott, and you have some concerns
Yes.
about removing C. Carolyn, any feedback on apartments?
I don't know about, the minutes to know enough as to whether it should be removed.
Well, the 10,000 and the 5,000 is mentioned in B, like we're taking that limit out, it's in B.
So direct illumination, we're talking about like a gooseneck lamp outside, not internal.
Right.
And if we're eliminating C, it says, no more than 1,000 nits during daylight hours and 500 nits between dusk and dawn as measured. That's not space. I don't know why we take that out. Why would we, what's the purpose of taking that out?
Because you don't directly illuminate the sign in the daytime, get the sun.
Because this is dealing with regulations internal source. And we dealt with that, our ordinance that we've set off, and we're gonna deal with it in light. So rather than putting redundant language in multiple ordinances that change it here, we gotta change it here, we gotta change it here. There's electronic signs which are internally illuminated. My thought was, let's try to keep it to that and not put other things in it. That was my only question.
And we've already then, like what you're saying, we've already used that language of 10,000 nits or daylight.
No, we're going to be talking about it when we do lighting.
Okay,
Yeah, that,
isn't that what we're,
oh, no, this is like, it's
I know, it's
We kind of bounced on it, now, sorry about that. So the light,
yes,
we really are waiting for Linda Dexter next week,
okay.
or next meeting, because she's going to bring in all the language that is necessary in order for us to be sky compliant, which is what we've been directed to do by the selectmen, is bring the lighting into sky compliance.
That's another question I might ask. When we were charged by the selectmen to make, what was our specific charge? Was it to review and make changes? Was it to review and back with changes if felt necessary as a member of this board? Or is it to review and is it to review and make change, or review and can we make no change? Can it be one or the other? And what was our specific charge? Was it to bring into understand the dark sky compliance?
Typically, the directive from the chair, from the Board of Selectmen is generalized. Then we take feedback from communities, and we move forward in the direction that addresses.
Okay. And since only had one or two people show up in attendance, you think it will get more people as we move further to the summer, and then we should go on until we get more.
Not on the section that already approved.
No.
The other section is likely to have more attendance.
Yes.
I would think that the sign ordinance was directed was because of electric signs, but as we started looking at it, realized that it was a lot of work that needed to be done before we even got there. So that's what we spent the last 3 months doing, try to clean that before we started, because we could work on this and leave that a mess. We have never really done the town any. So that's how I ended up there, even though I think they came to us and clean this up. They said, was that part of it?
It
Okay.
was part of it because we.
Okay. The next part, I'm just saying, I thought the time I remember was electronic signs, it was kind of, I went to the rest of it.
This was something that was taken during of 30 days. We were taking this whole new entire period.
Okay.
They left it alone because it was such a large.
So we do have a vote on the floor.
We sure do.
Can you bring me the,
Motion.
I'll make a motion to remove section 3810A and B. It was seconded by Scott. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? 4 in favor, opposed? Motion carries.
Said another
I
couple
was
of
gonna say
questions.
there's something I
Yeah, just
don't
a couple more.
know. You have it?
I wanted down at number 2 and D and E. E, I think that's a, it says no more than E and C will be allowed per lot. Now, my question on that is, how do you treat it? But, you know, I'll just pick on the theater because they have, we're treating it outside of us. It's gonna be, it's 2 separate signs, even though, so I mean, that's an honest, if this is, you know, so I'm saying, how can we adjust that, do we treat just one, so we, because that's one they get them in, but I you know, just kind of, I understand what I want, that I don't want to be having 15 of these, you know.
They have above limited to the 50 square feet, which. Or
30 feet in the, because this will not place any, will not plan this size, I mean,
Right.
because that's covered in the other ordinance, so someone came along and said, oh, I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be 40 feet, sorry, that's not allowed, because the red ordinance doesn't allow for that. I was thinking in terms of this one EMC will be allowed per lot.
Right.
And if it's too much, it's one, because, yeah,
no, I agree.
I have an answer for that. But it's just one of those things.
You should limit it. You know what I mean? But if there's an EMT and an electronic for 32 and so it's anything you want. I mean, in show and electronic message center is either so talking about one, or do you want to say in case shall all electronic message centers, you know, it's like just say electronic message centers are, it should not the limit, it should be the same other language that we're saying. I know, so I take it out, make it.
So you would propose, you would take B out.
You take that out altogether, because it has, we've already decided that in another place. So it shouldn't be different.
How it worded in the other place.
Is 30 square feet, like sign, a sign or a whole sign?
No, and it double sign doesn't count against you for
Right,
that.
a double sided, it's not in there. We could figure that out.
I want to know what it is, so make sure the language isn't not doing the language.
Right.
If we pull this out, we need to make absolutely certain this says.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
I don't want to remove this from internally illuminated. The 255, and I'm trying to look really fast on. There she is. And one
It's the 7.
on the side.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so that comes.
This is commercial signs, all premise signs advertising a business normally used on a single lot may exceed 32 square feet at. And then somewhere about the whole size.
Yes, I think that's.
I think that's definition.
Go back to definitions. And
Sign area, number 9.
yes. You, for inside with 2 at the sides, square footage of one side counts in the total square area. So.
That on a business on a single lot cannot exceed 32 square feet. So I could have 10 times.
It does.
That's correct.
But you have more than one sign.
Inside, the under sign, open sign, they have most of the signs, not over 32 square feet.
So do we want internally illuminated?
And that's my question. I mean, I'm saying,
Two sides of marquee.
if if we allow I'm not even gonna take a theater, I'll take a church or it's a business. Just put, but just put up a sign, it's double sided. Right now, we allow a dotted sign, we say, okay, that only counts as one. If I'm putting a message board there and I'm keeping both sides, that should still count as one.
It's attached.
Yes, they're, physically. That's why I don't know, I don't know how this would play out, my concern is when it says 101 EMC, someone could say, okay, there's one, there's one because it's the side.
We don't count it as with the sign.
And I agree with that, but that's why I asked.
So if you want to have particularly with signs, I'm gonna say, my sign is in border north, I want the sign seen. It will be.
Yeah, and you probably because this is here currently the signs, both sides totally add up to only 30 square feet. So I can have them on different, I can put up different things on different sides. So even though, because they aren't saying the same thing. So it's still under the 32 square feet. It's under 32 square feet. It's 2 signs, but it's still under the 32 square feet.
It could be if you have 2 different messages.
I know she does.
You have the same message.
Well, that's why I'm saying take out one sign, because I was like 32 square feet.
So let me ask, we're talking about lots, yours is one lot,
One lot.
right? Okay. Let's talk about the building that's right next to Alpine that has the gallery, it used to have Mr. Sushi in it. Are you going to allow each of those businesses to have a 32 square foot sign, or are you going to have one? All 4 of those businesses, or however many businesses are in there, use that.
That's my question. I'm not saying I'm not getting one way or the other.
Regardless if there's 1 or 5 businesses in there, the total, you guys all have to split 30 square feet. That's not realistic.
Well, that's what they did in Boston. There's no fire station, they did different signs.
You ever go check it all? There's that one sign in the front, it has everybody on it, with their personal font, how much they're- it's in one line.
Yeah.
So, and they can slide something, right, slide something.
And I heard it.
Right, so you would be able to still have the 30 square feet.
Because right now there's businesses in there. And we don't want.
Each of them have 32 square. So, on their business, or are you going to do it for one? Doesn't matter how many businesses.
Well, what do they have now? Currently now, do they each have their own sign?
I don't know.
Advertises, this is where the
I'm
sign.
usually watching pedestrians, I'm not.
Yeah, but currently they have a big sign and then a bunch of little signs for all the little things. You know,
So like the north, was it North Lighting?
Northern Lighting.
And then there's another sign on the
Range
other
section
section
of
of it.
it, right north side of the little sign, they're all little things.
They could be big.
It could be big.
If they want.
I don't think they could be big.
No.
No, I think it's
Because
for
it
a lot
doesn't
now.
say anywhere in one building, you have to be limited to its size.
I'm not looking at a lot at the building, looking at a lot.
Yep.
Doesn't matter how many buildings you want.
So here,
Technically, you don't have to do a lot of.
if you're doing this 10 buildings on one lot, or 2 businesses, 3 businesses, or whatever, you are more restricted than you are associated a build one building on one lot.
Another building, that's corner side building that has the.
They don't have one with big signs.
No, but their signs are max size. um,
So we need to talk.
The other thing, I just want to get out that, you know, we're looking at rowing towards allowing this to happen for a blanket, allow. From the IGA, there's easily over 20 businesses on Main Street. So imagining that everybody someday wants to do this, because, I mean, the advocate, they're expensive and whatnot, is something we should be worried about. One point in time, watches were $2,000. So I think it's one that it will all come down to not money, it will come down to who wants to display their things. Yeah, but 20 businesses, everybody has 5 minutes where they can change their signs. That's what we're talking about. We allow other businesses to each have their own sign that will be further money.
Corner bar, the Miracle Spa, Black Bear, the theater, the stores you got, you know,
Yep.
yeah, all the way down.
More information, and savings, everything coming, and those, and down the roadways, down, everybody is going to on it. And to think that only a few.
Here, it says it right here. It says in number 10, which I read this time, all permanent on-premise signs advertising a business or commercial uses a single lot of record may not exceed 32 square feet. Or do you say a lot? I don't know what 32 square feet.
Single use, which we
All permanent on-premise signs advertising a business or commercial use or uses on a single lot of record. The 32 square feet in the ad. So
We do that.
we say that.
But I don't know that I want to give up the one I'm sorry, Jim, I saw you.
Since you have 32 square feet on the lot, you don't really need no more than one. Lot. Years ago, most places, 2 things per year.
Right, more than 32.
Right, oh, I understand, I'm just saying, I don't wanna see if somebody can get 4 signs on the building, they say that 30, I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't want Range Street, maybe actually looking like a strip mall. I just don't want a Vegas strip.
The other thing that could happen.
That's my biggest concern.
I ordinances, specifically, they have prohibited internal designs with the exclusion of 1, 2, 3, and that would be one of them. Totally understandable. I mean, they can't get up there on a third high. In the same way that the other.
And well, and we haven't even dived into the, let's roll this back a little. We haven't even dived into eliminating. Part of our conversation is going to be, what are we pushing forward? The only reason we're proposing to push any forward is it's not, we can't get up to the bus.
Right.
We know what side of us we sit on when it comes to this subject, and that's our personal view. But what we're looking at for is the town and we have to be considerate of our opinion isn't the only opinion. We can look at it and say they're not allowed. We can look at it and say, let's go ahead with this. We can look at it and say, we haven't taken on to be internally eliminated because we've got
and if we decide that, I'm okay with that. I don't want us to just pull it in without.
And I just know that this section is going to be, it's gonna take some time. Because we have everybody's voice and everybody's opinion. Come to a consensus because we are majority rule board, and that's where it lies. We majority rule decision, and that's the decision we put forward to our public, because that's our responsibility. So, panic, there isn't anything that says prohibited everywhere except because we haven't had that conversation. We haven't had that conversation. We were just taking back from Scott because he had it ready.
That's right.
So I think we've done some great work with all of your comments on it.
That's something we can get. I'm not gonna hope.
So next meeting, we will prepare to talk about the lighting. Maybe we can kind of. I think we can get it done. I think we can.
So we're looking at section 38(2).
Yes.
Yes.
At the next meeting. Oh, yes. So just just in case, we're switching just a little bit because we've been given the lighting section, and we know that's relatively, it's gonna be relatively simple because we've been to make it dark sky compliant. So
You know what happens with
so we're gonna shift gears a little bit, and then the following week we'll pick back up on the illusion science, and we will have to dig in. We'll have to adjust if we have every section at everybody is, so that we can come to a majority decision that present it to the public is our decision. Okay,
So next meeting is supposed to be April,
second, yeah.
which is fine with me, but the one that I have on.
Well, the one that I would have.
You won't be here for
because
16.
I'm 16th Easter week,
Yeah,
and
we'll be busy.
I have Friday service, and I've got things going on, so.
What do you think about April second? Yeah, okay. So I think we're gonna have to the 16th, yeah. Just they're gonna be gone, and Scott's gonna be on. I think we're kind of.
You guys could
That's true.
have this conversation.
Okay. Yes, yeah.
If we're doing this to the voters and having an environment, when do you anticipate this will be? All along ordinance, or is this something that the,
We have no later than August.
okay,
For the interim meetings. No later than the end of August.
Telling public.
Yeah.
So we'll shoot that.
and let's talk about public hearings. What does that mean? Is that something that happens sooner or later, or what? Once you
That's the work goes on the warrant. We have to be public, to see more as it is and give their own.
Like, looking for commentary, basically, it'll be different, they would have an influence to come. For that.
It makes sense to come during this process.
I've
Because
never seen them change anything at the afterwards.
it makes more sense for them during this process because we are more able to their suggestions and changes that we can send on to them. We're supposed to be doing all labor, so by the time then they figure everybody's been here, everybody's heard it, everybody's in. Always the case, but
Not my observation.
folks, we have nothing else. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you, Nancy. All those in favor? Remarkably, that's unanimous. Thank you.